Hi there, it's Anil from 9 Pillars, and today I want to take you through a very simple way to get a lot more from the humble to-do list. Now this topic came up at a quarterly growth day that we ran last week. It's a day once a quarter that we get all of our clients together to share ideas, plan and set goals for the coming quarter. Time management is a big topic for everyone, and it was definitely a topic for discussion at last week's event. So what I found was that a lot of people use to-do lists, some don't. So obviously, if you don't, then it is a good habit to get into. But those that do, they don't really have a way to maximise the use, or really a way to help prioritise the use of the to-do list and the tasks on that list. So I just want to take you through a very quick way to think about a to-do list and how to prioritise the tasks. Now, the first thing I'll go through is, firstly, have a master list, right? Somewhere where you dump all of those ideas, all of those tasks that you need to do, whether it's immediate or in the future. Put that onto a list, and this is a way to prioritise that list, okay? You might already have that list. I think a lot of people create big lists, especially with tools like Outlook and other task management tools that are out there. So there's 5 different prioritisation areas that you need to think about. So I'll just write these up on the board. Okay, A, B, C, D, and E. I'll start from the bottom. Okay, so E really stands for eliminate. Okay, there may be things that are on your list that have been there historically. You don't need to do anymore because business has changed, your priorities have changed. So firstly, go through the list and eliminate those things that you no longer need to do. All right. The second area is the D. All right, D stands for delegate. Now, a lot of people, a lot of business owners especially, we tend to think, well, by the time I show someone else, it'll be quicker to do it myself. But the problem is that by the time you get to it, because you've got such a long list, by the time you get to it, it would have been a lot easier to have someone else do it, to train them and get them to do it, because they've got less on their plate and they can get to it a lot quicker. All right, so go through the list and really, think about what are the things that you can delegate and help train your team on. Let them get on with it, let them learn new skills and free up your list, okay? Now, the last 3, A, B, and C, they're the 3 key prioritisation categories that I use, okay? Now, C items, I call my Sunday maybe list. Okay, so now they're things that you want to do at some stage, you had thought about it, you want to add it to your list so you don't forget about it, but it's not a major priority right now. Now, one of those things on my list is, take the kids to see Anthony Robbins, for example, okay? It's not something I'm going to be doing in the next, next month or two because the kids are quite small, but it's something I don't want to lose track of. The B items are obviously important things, but not things for this week. Okay, so these are things that are on my project plan or on my list, but not immediately for this week. And then obviously A is this week. Okay, so that's how I categorise the items on my list. You might use paper or a book to do this. I use a to-do management tool like an app on my phone and on my computer. Outlook is also a great tool. In Outlook and a lot of these other apps, you have high, medium or low. Okay, so that's basically high, medium and low. All right. Then what I do is every day I review my weekly list, my A items, and then I put a star on the system that I use. I flag it with a star, or it might be a flag on your system, to work out what are the items for today. Okay. And then I'll regularly look at that every day, review this week, obviously tick off the ones that have been done, and then reflag the ones for tomorrow. Okay, now that's my process every day. Once a week, even more if you like, I would review the important items and see, have things changed? Do I now need to make them A items because it's now for this week? All right, so I'd probably do that once a week at the start of every week. Review your list and shift important items up to A, from B to A, and then obviously go through that daily process. So hopefully that helps you understand, I suppose, the benefit of having a to-do list, getting it all out of your head onto paper, get organised, have a system to prioritise these items, work through that list, make sure you focus on getting the important things done, and get a lot more done in your business and be a lot more successful. Thanks.